Alright. Oh wait, restart. Hey guys, it's me, Shrek Hunter, and my friend Fusion Plays here. Welcome back to another video. We will be rating assault rifles on a tier list.
We already did the shotgun one, and we said just why not just do an assault rifle one.
Okay, so I'll be telling you all the tiers/ratings. A, best of the best. B, real good. C, fine. D, bad. E, very bad. And F, what the heck is this? This shouldn't even be in the game. Alright, so here's just the assault rifle. Some people call it the Scar since it's the legendary rarity. And it's just like the cookie cutter AR, just like the AR everybody knows. 54 headshot, so 4 shots to kill someone with shield. And for body shot, 36 damage. Here's the maximum fire rate.
That's pretty good.
Just a reminder, this is like the legendary rarity, so this is like the
best
assault rifle at its best. So my opinion on the assault rifle, it's like just like your average AR, the AR everybody knows. Not really anything wrong with it, like the fire rate and damage. It's good. So I'd probably give this a low A.
Alright, we'll give it an A. And it's also the first AR in the game. Next one is the burst AR. This one has mixed complaints or mixed opinions in the FORTNITE community, because people say it's too OP, people say it's fine. Here is the demonstration right here. It killed that sentry pretty fast, honestly. The body shot is, I think, 37 for the golden rarity. Now here are the headshots right here. 55 headshot. Now that is actually pretty good. From a far distance, this is actually like a really good AR. Its fire rate, the damage is good. But I can see how it is a little OP and annoying because the fire rate is pretty fast. So I would give it a high B tier.
I'd give it a high B tier too, because like the Scar, it can honestly be like used for almost all ranges. But I'd say like the burst, it's mainly good for like far range and like a little more than medium range, meant for far range.
Alright.
Alright, this is the heavy assault rifle, and let me demonstrate. So headshot, 66 headshot. Now let's see body shot. 44 body shot. Now let me do it at just holding left click down. But here's like just a straight up fire.
The recoil is a little bad, honestly. But besides that, it's a pretty good AR.
Like overall damage, it may be higher than the Scar, but I feel like the fire rate is putting it at more of a disadvantage, honestly. There is one good thing, like, I like about the heavy AR. It's, like, pretty accurate. Like, when you're not aiming, it's a bit more accurate than the Scar.
I would say a B, honestly.
I'd say low B.
Yeah. Alright, next is the suppressed AR. Now, this one is basically the same thing as the Scar. There might be some stat differences, but the basic idea is the same thing, like the model, except there is a suppressor on the edge right there. And the point of the suppressor is to make it silent, but it really isn't that silent. Like, listen. It's still pretty loud.
So
yeah.
The stats for the suppressed Scar, I'm pretty sure last time I looked at him, it's literally the same thing, but the damage is lower.
Oh, if the damage is low, we'll still see on the sentry right here. That wasn't too bad. Alright, now here's the headshots. 49 headshot. That's actually pretty good. So I just checked the Scar stats, and yes, it's the same exact thing, but the damage is lower. So I shouldn't let that like affect it too much, because it is only 3 damage lower.
So just put it in
B.
B.
I have a lot of things in B.
Alright, so here we have the Tactical Assault Rifle. Let me just get straight into the demonstration. Let me just let it loose. And so body shot, 24.
Kill.
Headshot.
Ooh, the
Headshot is
damage.
42.
Damage is kind of low.
It's more of a close range AR, as you can tell. Of course, not the best damage. It's honestly just a little above the P90's damage. It's a really close range AR. It's kind of like every now and then I might use it for an SMG. I'd give it a C because I feel like I'd use it more as an SMG than an AR.
Alright,
Is this
there we
AR
go.
in a booster?
Alright, so the next one is the Thermal Scoped Assault Rifle. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the AR with the least fire rate. I could be wrong, but I think it is. And here's the demonstration.
Hitting
Yeah, as you can see, it is very hard to aim with. Because when you look at it, a lot of the things look like the same color, so it's kind of hard to tell which is which.
the whole thermal thing doesn't work with the sentry.
So as you can see, behind the wooden walls, he is outlined in like greenish yellow, but you can already see it through wooden walls, so let's try metal wall. I don't really know why they added this because the thermal scope like barely works.
I'd probably put this under just the flat D.
It is bad.
So here's the scoped AR. It kind of looks similar to the thermal AR. They're both just scoped ARs. Okay, so let me demonstrate. Okay, 74 headshot, but 37 body shot. Fire rate isn't too high. So it's kind of like just a thermal AR, but without the whole thermal effect.
So I think the scoped is better because like the thermal effect doesn't really ruin your vision, and the fire rate I think is faster, right? It is, yeah. It's a 0.2 fire rate more, which is like, it's not a lot, but it's still good, honestly. It's like, people hate it because it's kind of like a ripoff of a sniper. Didn't really work that well, but I would give it a low C. Okay, the next one is the pulse rifle, and I'm gonna demonstrate it right now. 54 damage, so if you have full shield, that is 4 shots. And the fire rate isn't too bad. It is 4.2. And the headshot damage is, let's see, 81, which is 3 shots. Back in Chapter 2, Season 4, they also released the Stark Industries Energy Rifle, which was what the Stark robots dropped. And it's basically the same thing as the Pulse Rifle, but it was like a different color. And I don't know if the stats were like the same thing, but they were pretty much the same gun. Both of those I would say, rank a B rating.
When not aiming in, the fire rate is faster.
So that's also a thing.
But I'm pretty sure lower damage. So I think it's a B VAR from a Scar. So this is the Infantry Rifle, and let me just demonstrate. So the Infantry Rifle, it's semi-automatic, kind of like a pistol made into an AR. And body shot damage 44, and headshot 88. I think it's a pretty good.
I know we're putting a lot of ARs in B, but this is actually a B. Yeah. Alright, the next one is the Primal Rifle. And here is the demonstration. Not bad. Fire rate is pretty fast, actually. Yeah, 5.75. And here is the headshot damage. 52. That isn't too bad. The crosshair, or the reticle, is pretty big, so like the accuracy is not that. I think the bad part is the accuracy. I think that's what it was.
For the Primal AR, I'd put it in a C.
Same, because like from long distances, the accuracy is really bad. There you go.
So here is the sideways rifle. let me get right into the demonstration. Full fire rate. Okay. And it kind of has a overheat system, so like it doesn't really have a magazine size. It's just based on if you shoot it quickly. 33 body shot, 49 headshot. And something about the damage, the longer you shoot, like in a row, the more damage.
That is a pretty cool feature. The infinite or kind of infinite magazine size is pretty good. Accuracy is pretty good. Fire rate is okay. I would give it a B.
I guess I'll do the same.
Alright, drop it in there. Alright, the next AR is the Combat Assault Rifle. Here is the demonstration. Okay, so damage is good, fire rate's good. The recoil is pretty bad. But that's like the only complaint I have about this gun. It's actually really good though. Yeah, fire rate is really fast.
I think I'd give it an A. Like, it's honestly
Yeah.
one of my favorite ARs. Alright, so here's the Ranger Assault Rifle. Just came out in Chapter 3. And let's get right into it. 37 body shot. 55 headshot. I honestly think it's a lot like the heavy AR. I think a faster fire rate than the heavy AR. Less damage though. I'll just put it in
The B,
right?
because that's where the heavy was, yeah. So here is the MK7 assault rifle. Now this one is one of the most OP items in the game currently. And the Foundation's Mythic is even like more OP than this. But this is just a golden one, and here's the demonstration. As you can see, that thing shreds. It like is really fast. The fire rate's a 9. That's like one of the highest for an AR. And here's the headshot. 37 headshot, which doesn't seem like a lot, but the fast fire rate that makes up for it.
As you can see, that just tears through bills.
The MK7 is a very fast AR. Look, an innocent player. Look, instant death. It's like a death in like 1 second.
It's like really good. It's way too good to the point where it's bad. Especially when you have the Foundations Mythic. It's just like you can get some insane like kills with this. Like just shred through their builds.
It's fun when you have it, but when someone else has it, it makes you want to uninstall the game. Similar to the drum and primal shotgun that we did in the shotgun tier list. So it's a really good weapon, but it is very OP, especially when sweats have the foundations or just a gold, like a gray MK can kill you within seconds. I wouldn't go to E, a very bad. I would give it a high E.
Gotta put something in there. Okay, so here's the drum gun. It's considered an assault rifle, but it's kind of like an SMG. So let me do it long range. And let me do it like a medium.
Yeah, people used to complain about this weapon all the time because it was very OP. Like, watch this. Like, look at that. It's not as fast as the MK. Drum gun is a little annoying at times, but I would just give it like a C, because the accuracy isn't too good as well. But from long range. All right, the next one is the light machine gun, or otherwise known as the LMG, and here is the demonstration. Boom. And here it is from close range. So this thing absolutely destroys as well. It actually has the same fire as the drum gun, even though it might not seem like it. And the damage is higher, and the magazine size is actually larger. It actually has 100 instead of 40, like the drum gun. I would give it a C or a B. What do you think?
I think it's just like a buffed out drum gun. Higher magazine and more damage. So I just give it a C.
I actually have a lot of things in C now, too.
So here's the makeshift rifle. And yeah. let's just get straight into it. 33 body shot and 49 headshot, and here's just a full fire.
It's not insanely bad, but like for an AR, it's kind of like a, I don't even know. What do you think?
I'd give it a D.
Okay, so all the guns are gone because we ended the game to fix something, but it's fine. We'll just put it here. Next is the E11 Blaster Rifle, which since it's not created due to copyright issues, we can't show off, but we can show you the stats right here, like 30 damage, 4.75 fire rate. The magazine size is you can shoot it until it overheat, and it also had infinite ammo. So I don't have any footage of it, sadly, but the gun, it was pretty good. I do remember playing with it, and I would give it a B tier.
With only 30 damage, 4.75 fire rate, that's not too good. So the burst pulse rifle, damage 30, fire rate 4.2, magazine size 20.
So I just looked at the stats, and it seems that the burst pulse rifle wasn't that much of an upgrade from the golden, but it's an exotic, so that means it has like a special ability.
So I'm pretty sure it was really just a bad version of the pulse rifle. Like it shot 2 shots at one. But magazine size is bigger. I guess that's an upside, but doesn't really matter.
It also costed bars. I would really give it a C because like it's kind of like a not a good purchase. The final one is the Chachari laser rifle, which was what energy rifle that you got when you were a Chachari in the end game mode back in Chapter 1, Season 8. And the damage was 75, fire rate's 4.5, magazine size is infinite. So the infinite magazine size is pretty cool. I think you had infinite ammo as well, but I'm not so sure. The 75 damage is pretty good, and the 4.5 fire rate isn't bad. I would give it a C. Alright, that is it for the tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a nice day.
Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty and